Rose for psychicfuture.com, and this is your horoscope for the 18th to 24th of February. So we're moving into Pisces season this week, and we also have a full moon in Virgo. So Virgo and Pisces are opposite signs, and Virgo is your neighbouring sign and Pisces is kind of in conjunct, so it's like almost opposite but not quite. And what this energy is going to do is it's going to make us really aware of things like how we serve other people's needs and how we serve our own needs. So for you as a Libra, obviously you're ruled by Venus, which is the planet of relationships, and you do tend to put a lot of your focus on the relationships, perhaps sometimes at the expense of the relationship you have with yourself. So if you are the kind of person, maybe you might describe yourself as a people pleaser, maybe you are the kind of person that will always say yes to somebody because you're kind and you're generous and you want people to be happy, and in that you kind of lose your own wants and your own needs. So if someone was to say to you, like, do you actually want to do this, or do you actually want to come to this, or what do you want to do, or what do you want to eat, or what do you want to watch, there can be this like indecision of like, oh, I don't actually know, like whatever you want to eat or watch or do. So if you are a little bit like that and that resonates with you, Pisces season is a really good time to take a look at some of that stuff and figure out how you can heal it. So with the full moon energy, which is full moon's on the 19th, what you can do is perhaps do a little bit of journaling, get a bit of paper out and write down any of the ways in which you perhaps give yourself to other people that you don't necessarily need to. So it could be, for example, you think, okay, whenever I'm at work I always make the tea. Now this is a really small thing obviously, but all of the small things do build up. So if you were to write down that and then say like, oh well, that makes me feel bad, like how does it make you feel? Like, that makes me feel bad because it's almost like nobody else would make me a cup of tea. Then you can kind of like start to look at why, even though it's small, why it will affect you like on a daily basis, or like bigger things. It could be like whenever I talk to such and such a friend, they always dominate the conversation and then I don't get to say what I've been up to, or I don't get to tell them my problem, and then you write how does that make you feel? It makes you feel like unheard, or it makes you feel like taken advantage of, or like you are just somebody's ear or someone's shoulder to cry on without actually having it going two ways. So you essentially, what you're doing here is you're writing down the ways in which you give to people that are perhaps a little bit too much, or aren't returned, and then you write down how you feel about it. And in that you can kind of let go of any of these like negative habits or any of these unhealthy habits that you have with the full moon energy, because that's what full moon energy is about. It's about letting go of something, getting rid of something, so that you can bring in something a bit healthier and nicer. So this is perfect for this Pisces Virgo energy because it is all about looking at your needs versus other people's needs. So if you are the kind of person to put other people's needs before your own needs, then this is the perfect exercise for you. So yeah, just write down what it is you do for other people that prioritises their needs and how does that make you feel, and then kind of just let it go with the full moon. If you want to set the little bit of paper on fire carefully, then do that. But yeah, this should really help and start to use these kind of like Piscean Virgo energies in a good way. So have a lovely week and I hope to see you next time. Much love.